Bravo. Well, imagine if what you've been told about learning is a myth. For example, many people believe that learning ends when you leave tertiary or that you need to have a high IQ to be able to learn easily. And it's also common that people believe that only young people can learn new things. Now, not only are all these beliefs completely wrong, but they're also incredibly harmful to people who buy into them. So now, not only obviously does it hurt them, the truth is that the ability to learn is available to everyone, including yourself. You just need to find the desire, the motivation, and purpose to get into the learning habit. Now, there are many ways to find success as a person, but no matter what path you take, it's vital to always keep learning to stay relevant, hungry, and motivated. It's important to make a lifelong commitment to education and growth. Vodacom, welcome to the hashtag One More Skill Awards ceremony. Now, the purpose of this event is to celebrate the dedicated delegates who successfully completed the learning program that they were enrolled for. The certifications will be going out to the following programs. This is for the program in commercial acumen in telecommunications, that is PCAT, and also the Next Generation Networks program, that is the NGNP, and then also the Internet of Things Masterclass. Now, I want to extend a big thank you to Northwest University Business School and ITSE. I know how difficult we were as students, especially Bridget, trying to help us get online, try to move to the ITSE, teams and really log on and make sure that we are there on time. Yep, I was one of them, those that they had to call and say, hello, are you joining? I remember Pierre, saying, hello, Majabula? Are you joining the class? Yes, Pierre. I'm about to log in right now. I'm sure all of you have had your run in with Pierre, to just make sure that you are logged in and obviously ready for your education. A big welcome to all of you. Some of you I was in the same class with, and some of you are my Vodacom colleagues. So a big welcome to you. I actually want to know, where are you dialing in from today? Or where are you connecting from today? As you know, most of us are still working from home or working from wherever we are working. So are you dialing in from home? Well, help me out. What's going to happen is we're going to have a word cloud pop up on the right-hand side. Just click on it, join us, and just let me know. Where are you dialing in from today? Well, I see someone says Cape Town. That definitely must be Lori connecting from Cape Town. Where else are you joining us from? Right? Are you in Joburg? Are you in KZN? Are you in Central? Well, I see someone is also from East London. And we've also got people from Gqeberha, not Port Elizabeth. It's now Gqeberha. You just need to learn how to spell it. We also got people from Joburg. Oh, Sandton. Hi to our guys from Sandton. We also have someone from Churas. Well, that's Centurion, if you don't know. Oh, from Bonnyvale, all the way also from Bloom. We've got Lesotho. Dumelang Bakayechu in Lesotho. We've got Peter Maritzburg, and someone is at the office in Corporate Park. Also, we've got Vryburg, we've got Midrand, we've also got Pretoria in the house, and let's not forget KZN. Hello, Sanbonani, Goeiemorgen, Nda to all of you, and thank you so much for joining our award ceremony today. Now, it's going to be an interesting section today as you graduate and as you obviously, just realize the hard work that you put in, and as you get your certificate, I think it's time to really let it all sink in, because it was a very, very tough time to study, because you were at home, the kids were at home, your work was at home with you, and you also decided to bring a course home with you too. So you had to juggle so many balls at the same time. Hold the kid while the kid is on the side, try to listen to the school and try to obviously attend also your syndicate group meetings. It has been a hectic year. So what I'd like for you guys to do, put everything down, get your hands up. This is how we give a round of applause in the virtual world. Give yourself a round of applause. Yep, you deserve it. You have been amazing. You have coped through 2020 and 2021, and you have made it to the end. Congratulations to you. So today we've got a chat. How the platform works is you can actually chat with us, as most of you have already begun. We can already see that some of you have already started saying good morning to everyone. We see Riza saying congratulations to you guys that have actually completed. Promise says yes, Lebu. Leslie says morning everyone. Martha says morning everyone. And Kutalani also says good morning all and morning Eagles. That must be her team that she studied with. Well, please keep on using the chat. Let us know how you feel. But most importantly, what I'd like for you to do is when your name is announced, pause, the production, and then take your phone. I know you work for Vodacom. You probably have the best smartphone. But if you don't have an iPhone, it's okay. Then you just take a selfie, just like that. Let me just pose. And then you send it through to our photo booth. We want to see, did you just wake up and just switch on your laptop, or did you get dressed for your graduation like I have? Send through the photo on the photo booth. You will see the photo booth right there on the platform as you scroll down. And then we want to see. And later, we might just reward one of you for one picture that really does stand out. There's Marilise all the way from Bloom also joining us. Hello, Marilise. Faisal, hello to you. I also saw Sias joining us from our Voda band from Bloemfontein. So a big welcome to each and every one of you. And thank you so much, because I know how busy you guys are to obviously just set aside this time for us to celebrate you, celebrate your hard work, and really, just take time to say, well done for continuing the learning process. Well, it's not the normal graduation. It's virtual, first of all. And secondly, you also have a chance to win. Yep, we've got a few games for you, like a puzzle game where you'll need to put together a puzzle, where you have to do a word search, because we still want to keep your brains moving, but you could win yourself some cash vouchers. So participate, and you don't only walk away with your certificate, you also walk away a winner. Right? So what I would do is, if your family is still home, call them around so that they can witness this amazing ceremony with you as we welcome everyone that is joining us for these awards. So make sure that you do take the picture and send it through to the photo booth. But I think it's time we really get started. Let me just check some of the messages again. Matimba Chabalala says, Sanibonani nonke, dumelang and Khuyamora almal. And we've also got Yogitha saying, good morning all, and to the Bite by Bite team, we did it, guys. And Tom says, morning all, while Wesley Kigan Chetty says, good morning, team. Well, thank you so much for really joining us. And I think let us open up this session with a lady that loves and is passionate about continued learning. I know her because I was once in her team, pushing the learning flag as high as we can. She was previously known as the executive head of learning and development, but recently she's appointed as a group skills transformation lead. She's been working for Vodacom for the past 25 years and still going strong. Please help me welcome Cape Town's own Laurie Castleman.
Good morning, Level.
How are you, Laurie?
Happy. I'm good. I'm just so happy that this time I can hear you. The last
Oh, yes.
graduation, I couldn't hear anything you said. So I'm going to do my selfie now quickly so
Okay,
I can get
let's do it
pictures
together.
put
Let's
up.
do it together.
Yes,
Let's do
let's
it
go.
together. Yes. Okay, there we
There we
go.
go.
Then.
I
Aha.
have us both.
Then we'll
Thank
send
you,
it
guys.
through. But Laurie, I just want to ask you a question, Laurie.
Yeah.
This is now the third and final graduation, right? And for you as skills transformation lead, how important is it for, Vodacom colleagues to really continue adding this one more skill, especially in these times where the company is changing to a technology company?
Level, it is so important. It is really so important. We work for an amazing company. I've been here longer than 25 years, but I'm not going to tell you how many because I think there's some people in the company who weren't born yet when I started at Vodacom, so I'm not giving that away. But I think that the really important thing is that we work for this organization that offers so many opportunities. And everybody should be shouting out to grab these opportunities, whether it's programs like this, which are category B instructor led, or whether it's the huge amount of self-paced learning that we have. Every single person in this organization now has an automatically allocated LinkedIn Learning license that gives you access to over 6,000 programs. It is really, really. I mean, get very excited. I need to slow down and speak slower. But I get really excited about this because we have all of these opportunities, all of these markets. I've moved into a group role, and I want to, and my role is to drive this across every market in the Vodacom family. And I think we can change the face of Africa. We really, really can. And then the people who are graduating today are the start of that. They have made this absolute commitment, and they really are on their way on this journey.
Wow. Thank you so much, Laurie. Well, we're looking forward for you to do the welcome address and set the tone
Okay.
for us. Please take it away.
Thank you so much. So I want to start by saying how it is an absolute pleasure for me to welcome you all today on the PCAT, the NGNP, and the IoT Masterclass to your wonderful graduation. And I hope that you all enjoyed the virtual experience of getting into the room. It's a great pleasure to welcome our old friends, the faculty from Northwest, the team from ITSI. We've worked together for so many years, building these programs, re-engineering them, making sure that we're absolutely relevant. The Vodacom leadership team, welcome to all of you. There's alumni from these programs that are also in the session today. I know that. Your friends and family who have joined you, I'm sure, are sitting around you at home celebrating. If you're drinking champagne for breakfast, that's also fine. There are occasions like this that warrant you to have champagne for breakfast or something bubbly. But most of all, to you, the graduates, this is your time. This is your celebration. I'm absolutely honored to be here in my new role as skills transformation lead to Vodacom Group. It's almost like I've been given the dream job to just take my passion all the way, and this is just part of it. So these graduations become really, really important. The One More Skill strategy has delivered great results across the markets, and particularly in VSA. And the programs you've all completed talk directly to these critical skills and capabilities that Vodacom needs to take us into our Tech 2025 delivery and shifting us from a telco to a techco. I'm absolutely humbled by your dedication and resilience during these most crazy times. As Lebo said earlier, you have juggled your workload, lockdown, load shedding, homeschooling, smart tops and pajama bottoms, Zoom fatigue. And I use that generally because we don't use Zoom, but you kind of get what I mean. And on a more serious note, many of us have been impacted by illness and even loss of those close to us through COVID. So it is incredible that you've got here today. Even on the faculty side, having taken these programs we would do in a classroom and make them, interactive, we could talk to each other to almost in a couple of weeks transform these programs to be able to be delivered on a virtual platform. It takes innovation, dedication, skill, collaboration, everything that we need to continue to make this a wonderful, wonderful experience and to really get the best that we can out of all of the students. Vodacom is a wildly innovative and exciting company. It never slows down. I remember back in the day, someone always said, well, next month will slow down. It doesn't. 25 plus years, it's never slowed down. And over the past few months, I did some reflection this morning of what we've done as an organization. Just in the past few months, we got a license to build a network in Ethiopia. We launched VodaPay. We acquired a 55% share in Vodafone Egypt. Vodacom has also made a major move in South Africa's fiber market, linking up with Vumatel and Dark Fiber Africa. And we're in the process of establishing a tower co. Many other organizations are lucky if they launch one new thing in a year. But this is the energy and the passion and the excitement that is Vodacom. All of this talks to needing skilled and capable people to deliver on these ambitions, and you are already on that journey. I absolutely commend you. Enjoy your wonderful virtual graduation ceremony today, and I hope you have enjoyed the digital interaction thus far. Sadly, us in the studio, we don't get to see the front end, but I know that it's absolutely wonderful. I'm sure that speakers coming after me will have so much to share and inspire you. But in this kind of upside down world, I thought I would leave you with lessons from an upside down author. And I don't know how many have read any of the Dr. Seuss books, but he wrote books like The Cat in the Hat and these wonderful children's books that had these incredible lessons. And I thought this was so apt today because you've all embarked on a program that really is giving you capabilities that we need. And you've also taken the action to decide your own destination. And Dr. Seuss, it's out of his book called The Places You'll Go. And he says, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of your day. I absolutely commend you. Thank you. Lebo, back to you.
Thank you so much, Laurie. And I can definitely confirm that the guys are excited to be here and really, really appreciate, what L&D has put together for us to really celebrate even when we couldn't get together physically. And thank you so much to you, Laurie, for your continued passion on this learning journey. And we'll chat to you a little bit later as we go through the program. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, up next, we meet NWU professor who's just going to give us the university address. I hope you are ready because she is a professor at the NWU Business School of the Northwest University in Potchefstroom, South Africa. She has done her PhD in financial accounting on the financing of franchises. She was actively involved in the accounting profession before her return to the academic world. She started her academic career as a lecturer in financial accounting, but has been stimulated by the field of management accounting. For the past several years, she is lecturing management accounting on the MBA program and has published several articles in the field franchises while owner of her own franchise business. At this stage, environmental sustainability is also one of her major interests, and her research is now focused on sustainability disclosure, environmental management accounting, and integrated reporting. She is enthusiastic about quality, and in this aspect, she is also a manager of quality and international accreditations at the NWU Business School. Please help me welcome Professor Annette Smit.
Thank you so much, Lebo, for the introduction, and also Laurie for your words. Yes, I absolutely envy you to be part of Vodacom. And I hope that I can inspire you with the speech. So yes, as Lebo mentioned, I'm Professor Annette Smit from the Business School at the Northwest University. And it's an honor for me to say a few words on behalf of the Business School today. Now, first, I want to tell you about the role players. But let's come to your program. Now, what I really want to mention is that you've completed programs of outstanding quality. They are really challenging, they are sophisticated, and at extensive developmental experience that you've gone through. And this is truly at a full professional level. Now, the business school has two huge training partners, Thinking Fusion Africa, a lot to do with leadership. And then we have the other training partner, ITSE, that has presented a lot of these Vodacom programs. Yes, and we have this partnerships for almost a decade. And what we are doing is that we want to certify the quality of all these programs. And yes, as I've mentioned, these programs are of high quality and they has been developed with the best in mind. Now, to introduce you a little bit to my speech, is you will see figures. Now, because I'm an accountant, I always deals with figures. And this figures that you see is from University of Cape Town, the Liberty Institute of Strategic Marketing. And they've done a survey in terms of income, monthly income of people, and they divided the people into groups. You can see the ultra poor, less than 3,500 a month, the survivors between 3,500 and 8,000. Then you have the skilled strugglers, 8,000 to 22,000, the middle class, the upper class, and the top end, those that earn 75,000 and more per month. Now, what I want to show you is that if you look at the figures in 2017, the number of people, monthly income, the amount in that specific bracket, and then the next column, you can see the number of people with the monthly income in 2020. And then the last one, you can see the change. Now, if you look at those highlighted in green, you can see the middle class. What has happened from the middle class, the upper, middle, and the top end. In total, in 2017, there were 6.1 million people contributed and that earn money and that can pay taxes. On the right side, there in the orange field, you can see now it has reduced to 2.7 million. So this is the middle, the upper middle class, and the top end. Now, this is a reduction of about 56%. Now, what is the implications of these figures? And that is what I want to come to. It shows the increase in unemployment in South Africa. And it's also important to understand what this means for our tax base, people paying tax. And you remember the midterm budget speech, we have a huge deficit in our budget. Now, I've already mentioned those three upper bands and the reduction in income, and that is yes, I've said 56, is 55.73 reduction in the people that can really contribute to pay these taxes. Now, these figures, the study was done during COVID, but at this stage, I can ask you, how many have returned to work? There's a lot of guessing about that. They say about 40% of that 2.7 million has returned. But that still leaves us with about 2.3 million less people to contribute to the tax base. And if you look at the other side of the spectrum, the poor individuals earning below a minimum wage has increased by 7.6 million. I can just go back to that slide. You can see there in the right corner, 7.6 million. The ultra poor people increased with 7.6 million. Now then, adding to this, we also have the brain drain in South Africa. Research indicates that over 4,000 millionaires have left South Africa in the past 10 years alone. And that's an awful lot of tax revenue to account for. Now, this is not news for you, the division in South Africa between the haves and the have-nots. They say that 36,500 dollar millionaires has left South Africa. And to indicate this division, 50% of the population lives in poverty. Now you can say, why am I telling you all this figures? It's all doom and gloom. It sounds very, very bad. But actually, what does it really hold for you? Now, I will try and turn this into motivation. Because what people say is stop dreaming and face reality. Look at this, it's looking bad. But I want to refer to Christian Can. He said, keep on dreaming and make reality. Come back to you. You have made reality by engaging into lifelong learning when you enrolled for the different programs. That was the reality. But now you have to keep on dreaming. Now, to dream, I have to ask you, what are you most passionate about? And what really makes you come alive? If you can find that, then make it happen. You have to use your skills, your knowledge, everything that you've learned, and make real, meaningful changes. When you make a difference, that is when you come alive. And that's when you make the world come alive. Now, this is not really only just to motivate you, but also to plead, stay in this country. We need ethical leaders with integrity that's willing to make a difference. I can once again say, keep on dreaming and make reality. To conclude, I really want to congratulate all of you and well done. We're so happy that you've achieved this great milestone. Wishing you a great success with all your dreams and your career. And to conclude with a quote of Martin Luther King Jr., intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. Thank you so much. Thank you that I can be part of this. And I really hope that you are going to celebrate the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor. And I can see quite a lot of people that you have touched during your journey are so, so grateful for, how their interaction with you has been. And also some of the comments that you've made. First of all, Kutalani says, morning, Prof. Good to see you again. You taught me financial accounting for my MBA. And then, do you remember Kutalani?
If I can see his face, but no, I can't remember him straight. No.
Yeah. So many people come through your hands. And then we've got Mohammed. Mohammed says, Prof hits the note. Lifelong learning is the future. No other alternative. When Dira Mokhale also then says, that's so true. Let's keep on dreaming and make our dreams a reality. And with that, thank you so much, Professor. It's really been an honor to speak to you.
Thanks, Lebo.
Well, guys, I hope now your minds are also, awake and ready, because what I want us to do now is actually go into our game segment. Here's your chance. During your graduation, you could walk away a winner. How could you do that? Well, very simple. Something's going to pop up right now for us to start playing our puzzle game. It's very simple. You just have to be the quickest, right? If you're the quickest and you put the high score, then you walk away with our voucher. That's all you have to do. And I'm sure we've all played some puzzles, even when it was on the Huisgenoot, you or Drum Magazine. You've played a puzzle sometime in your life, But now here's an opportunity to play it digitally and then walk away with a few, vouchers for you and your family. Very simple. So as you can see on my screen right here, my screen has now got the puzzle and I am about to begin it. I'm going to be playing right here on my tablet. So let me go ahead quickly here and get into the game. All right. So once you are in the game, you will see how my screen is going to go. Then it's counting for me. Now I'm about to go. All right. So I have to put this picture back together. Let me just try and put it together quickly. All right. Let me just move that one down. All right. And then let me see, pull that one from the side. I think that one does belong to the middle, you know. No, but you know what? Let me just remove it off the screen. Just remove my game, because I know there's like people that are just watching mine and trying to copy how to do it, you know. So let me do it on my own in case I win, right? Let me just move that one there. Okay, that one back there. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm good at this, eh? And that's how there. All right, let me move this one back there. Got it. But I am definitely not first. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again, but for now, let me just see. How are you guys doing? Hey, well, are you doing well? Or you probably very focused, eh? I can picture like Ashley is probably like, oh my word, like how do I win this? Yeah. But let's just go ahead and try and do that and do it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time because I'm a winner. Now I want to win. Let me move it to the left. Let me move that to the right. There. Okay, if I don't have the high score with that one, something wrong with the game, because I definitely played well right there. How did you play? And how is it going for you? Or are you still stuck? Well, you can always start again, and you can actually go ahead and play. And if you say you can't find the puzzle, just scroll down. It's underneath the screen. Just scroll, and then you'll see it just underneath the screen there. It says puzzle. You click play now, and then you are able to join us. Yeah, I know. That's the excuse you're making so that you don't actually, when you say I didn't win, you'll be like, I didn't play, but I know you actually did get the opportunity to play. Well, go ahead and play. And now, while you do that and you continue to try and obviously set the high score so that you can actually win one of our vouchers, I think it's time for us to actually then start with our first awards segment, right? So with our first award segment, we are basically talking about the program in commercial acumen in telecommunications, a short course, PCAT, which is presented through the NWU Business School of the Northwest University in conjunction with the Institute for Technology Strategy and Innovation. In short, ITSI. Now, the course aims to equip participants with knowledge and practical skills to enable them to obtain a deeper understanding of customer needs in the current and future market context, and understand your company's position within these markets, and also to create solutions to improve customer experience in a changing communications landscape in the medium and in the long term, and also to implement practical solutions to deliver a better customer experience in a converged environment. And a variety of management modules were covered, which include the latest thinking in digital transformation, digital channel reframing, pricing strategies, innovation, new product development, complexity management, increased customer knowledge through machine learning and narrative inquiry, as well as ICT and enterprise architectural issues. Now, this course had two cohorts. We had the Eastern Cape cohort, which had two teams. The teams were the Pioneers and MatJam. And then we also had the KZN and Gauteng cohort, which had three teams. And the teams were New Normal, the Disrupticons, and Fantastic Nine. Well, let's go ahead and enter this one right here. Here are the names of all the students who participated in the program in commercial acumen in telecommunications. Fabe, Gertruda Pottas, Knowledge Tabiso Mutabata, Pauleni Skosana, Nolutando Nkunzi, Tapelo Ishmael Makomene, Tumega Musani, Vessel Johannes Human, Anela Alithia Apelile Nomche Sultane, Anthony Robert Right. Juanita Ranchi, rest in peace. Masikole Sivuyile Mbimbi. Mpumezo Nwata. Tamsanga Sandiso Swatika. Allison Louise Alberts. Ashley Singh. Eugene Christopher Nagel. Fadil Said. Lebuchang Majabula Mukwena. Maxine Shikita Bunawasi. Mbali Benedicta Magwaza. Zenzo Tobile Gama. Hugile Anthony Mbere. Yuvir Mohun. Anusuya Naidu. Etha Nyakeni Puriwa. Eugene Marcel Naika. Gareth Morgan. Innocent Mondli Horswa. Randall Andrew Anamalai. Sabata Edwin Labuso. Senate Sherry. Stembile Umalo. Brandon Lainsmith. Kabisile Kubai. Gideon George Fenton. Lerato Mtembu. Pavan Suku. Tebuho Ramutla. Unati Mziligazi. Wesley Keegan Chetty. Congratulations to all of you. Well done to each and every one of you. Please give yourselves a big, big virtual round of applause. And make sure that you do take that picture with your name behind you and send it through to the photo booth. I've already seen some photo booth pictures. Eugene Nagel was there. I saw Tabo with his picture there. So make sure you send through your picture. Now, those were the individuals that were part of the PCAT, both cohorts from the Eastern Cape and from the teams, the Pioneers and Met Jam, and also from the KZN Gauteng cohort with New Normal. We also had Disrupticons and the Fantastic Nines. Well, now I think it's time we find out who were the top teams for each cohort. We start with the Eastern Cape cohort. Which one was the top team? The Eastern Cape top team. The Pioneers! Congratulations to that cohort and to the top team, the Pioneers. Fabian, you really led a good group. Well, now we move over to the KZN Gauteng cohort. Here is the top team for that cohort. The KZN Gauteng cohort top team is New Normal. Congratulations, team. Congratulations. Please give yourself a virtual round of applause. Well done to the team. And I can see they are all celebrating. As you can see, I was part of the group. I was the cheerleader while, the others did the work. No joke. I'm just messing with you. Well, congratulations to New Normal. So the two best teams within the Eastern Cape and the KZN were the Pioneers and New Normal. Well, now we move over to the top students within each cohort. Let us see who was the top student for the Eastern Cape cohort. The top student in the Eastern Cape cohort is Fabian Hoffman. Congratulations to you, Fabian. You get the best team and you also get top student. Well done. A big virtual round of applause to you. Well, now we move over to the KZN Gauteng cohort. Let us find out who was the top student for this one. KZN Gauteng top student is Alison Albert. Congratulations to you, Allison. Let us go ahead and give you a virtual round of applause. Well done to both Fabian Hoffman from the Eastern Cape cohort and Alison Alberts from the KZN Gauteng cohort. Really well deserved. You did amazing, and you guys obviously graduated with distinction. Really awesome. Well done to you, and I hope you've sent through the picture of you celebrating with your family, with your dog, your cat, or even just on your own. Well done. Now, we want to find out some team learnings. How was the course? What did the teams pick up during the PCAT course during the year? Well, we've got someone to actually take us through those team learnings. He's a senior specialist radio planning and optimization. He completed Young Achievers Program, the Management and Development Program, the BTech Project Management in CUT, and PCAT at NWU. His hobbies are gym, music, movies, travel, cooking, and reading. Please help me welcome Masi Mvimbi. Yo, Masi, you just have to unmute yourself. It happens to the best of us, even those who went through Young Achievers Program. Don't forget the mute button.
Thank you, Lebo. Can you guys hear me now?
We definitely can.
Thank you. Good morning, dear faculty, colleagues, and graduates. It's an honor to be speaking with you today. Pickett graduates class of 2020. We made it. Congratulations. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our lecturers who committed themselves to deliver the course to us, our organization, Vodacom, for allowing us the opportunity to upskill ourselves. I have been asked to share my learnings with you today. And boy, what an experience. Group Medjem, we made it as a team, and we stuck by each other like a stamp on an envelope. Pickett certainly took us out of our comfort zone. The online platform is new to most of us and certainly a new way of doing things. Our project was based on what efficiencies the IoT technology can bring about to the farming community, and we were exploring and how they can go as far as saving in terms of efficiencies, and that has stretched us in a big way as a team. Picket program has personally taught me the narrative around business models and what makes them stand out. How to appreciate 4IR and better position ourselves as people and as employees. We need new ways of thinking, new ways of solving problems. We need to appreciate and prepare ourselves for taking up new skills. The old ones will definitely be irrelevant in the future. The time to start upskilling ourselves is now to better establish how we will fit in tomorrow's future. Picket, you have planted the seed. I strongly recommend this program to all employees of Vodacom. I say, let's go out there with a mindset that is willing to learn and build. Innovation is the key. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And congratulations once again to the class of 2020. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Masi. But what was the most tricky part about studying during such a period where you had to balance load shedding, working from home, and then school at the same time? What was the most challenging part?
Lebo, I must say, the most challenging part was to balance between family and school and your work. So basically, we had to find time between giving your family time, giving your utmost best for your organization, which is our Vodacom. So we've tried to balance. Yes, there were tough times. There were times where we thought the team was breaking up, but I can tell you now, we had fun doing all of those and finding balance within each other because we supported each other, I must say.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to you, Masi, and your team. And really thank you for giving us the time to just take us through the team learnings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that was Masi Mvimbi, who, just gave us a really, really great example of what it was like. There were times where teams do feel like they're going to break up, or other team members are unavailable, or, they just things happen during a whole year of studying. But for the fact that all of you right here on this, award ceremony event have made it to the end. It just shows, how resilient you are, and how determined you are to finish what you start. Well done. Well, we have a winner for our puzzle game. Our puzzle game winner is none other than Maxine Bunawasi. Congratulations to you, Maxine. You were the quickest and you got it correct the easiest. Well done to you, Maxine. And with that, let's give another person an opportunity to walk away a winner. Another game is going to pop up. If you can't see it, you just scroll to the bottom and then you can actually play the game with us. This game is a word search. And similar to the puzzle game, it's a simple game, but it just needs you to be the quickest to ensure that you get your hands on the prize. So let's go ahead and play our word search game. Now let me log into my tablet quickly just to make sure that I am ready. There we go. All right, my game is about to pop up. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So you see, if you can't see it, go ahead and scroll to the bottom. You will see it says word search, play now, and then you click play now. All right, let's go. Play now. All right. This one I have to win. I can't let Maxine win another one. Okay? I'm winning this one. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, which word am I finding? business. I see it. I see it. There we go. All right. I'm gonna find one more just in front of you, just to show you, that I'm not cheating. Okay. Let me see here. I thought I saw charcoal. Okay. No, it's coach actually. There we go. Got it. Got it. Coaching. All right. All right. Let me remove it. You guys are now copying me. All right. I've got 2. Few more to go. Let me just go here because Maxine's probably got 4 already. Let me just try beat her. Let me do the number 1. You think that because I work with the team in the back, they'd help me and give me a few words just so that I can win. But hey, it's all about fairness, right? Just go left here, right here. And while we play, I would like to just extend a big thank you to the L&D team, Deepak, Yvette, Riza, all of the team members, your Renata. You guys really worked so hard, especially, segueing from traditional school to now putting it online, putting it on Teams and making it work where students ended up, enjoying it. It was overwhelming at the beginning. Like, oh my word, now we're logging into the Etsy Teams. I need to remember 2 passwords now, all of those things. But you guys made it seamless. You guys made it amazing, But the funny part is this, when Deepak sends you the email and says, Mr. Mokoena, congratulations. You have qualified to be one of the participants in PCAT. You're like, it's me? Definitely. Who else? 2 months down the line, you're like, but why did Deepak choose me? Why did Deepak choose me? Because this is hard. But when you've gotten to the end and you are here, this is the feeling that we've all been looking for. So thank you so much, Deepak, Yvette, and team, and the L&D team. Please, send through the congratulations to them, because for them, I think this is also a graduation to say you've taken us to a new world of learning online, and you've done it amazingly. A big well done to you. Can we all just give the L&D team a round of applause? I'm getting good at this round of applause. Like, I can probably join, one of those Brazilian maraca things, Anyway, I digress. Let me go ahead and just, someone says they've won. I see Dipuo says, I've definitely won this one. I don't believe you, Dipuo, at all. I don't believe you. All right. Maxine is shocked on the chat. She's like, oh my word, I don't believe it. Okay. And then Vicky says, well done, Max. Well, let's see if Maxine will win the next one. Well, welcome back, guys. Let's get back to our matter at hand. And I'll announce the winner a little bit later. We come back to the award ceremony, and this time we speak about the Next Generation Networks program, or otherwise known as NGNP, which is designed to assist executives and others to make sense of this complex business and technological environment. This Next Generation Network program is designed for the current and future leaders and managers at higher levels within the organization, and aims to create expertise on the notion of future generations of networks and the management of technology within the organization. The core elements of the longer program were retained, with the emphasis in this version on participants at higher levels within the organization. And now on this one, we had one cohort with 3 teams, and the teams were New Direction, NGN Eagles, and Innovate 2020. Let's see all of the students from the Next Generation Networks program. Zubeida Daniels, Awelani Sengani, Dominique Scooter Zurosen, Lovendran Periadambi, Luzan Mel, Mohammed Logart, Andrew Polisi Baleni, Marome Tumelon Chabele, Talani Eugene Tipani, Alpheus Dira Mohale, Kumaran Peter, Mohammed Vadi, Patrick Skoronsky, Noto Mkwanazi, Vuyogazi Madigazi, Ugendran Gopal, Ngaba Hopewell Mana, Asivatu Abraham Soteli, Chifiwa Masia, Malcolm Reginald Vernon Frank, Promise Deboho Chekang, Clement Roderick Jardim, Deboho Sirualo. Congratulations to everyone. Wow. Congratulations to everyone. And I can see quite a lot of people here passed with distinctions, like eagles, like distinction, like new direction, distinction. Like, wow, really, really amazing. So now that we've met all of the students within this course, it's time now for us to announce the top team within NGNP. Here is the top team. Next Generation Networks Program top team is New Direction. Congratulations to you, New Direction. I wonder how the name came up. Was it maybe One Direction, but now you're changing it to a New Direction? Well, I'll have to speak to you to find out a little bit later. But for now, we move over to announce our top student for this one right here. Who is our top student? Check this out. Our top student for the NGNP is Zubeida Daniel. Congratulations to you, Zubeida Daniels, for representing in the NGNP. And guess what? We are speaking to her because she's the one that's going to be helping us with the team learnings. You know, Zubeida has been working with Vodacom since 2009. She currently performs the role of Scrum Master in the CBU IT products and services. Her current role comprises of the management and coordination of IT products and services, delivery from inception to implementation across the IS systems. Additionally, she leads and oversees the delivery of quick to market initiatives. She has a qualification in human resources management. She completed 2 project management programs at FTI, and she also holds a certified Scrum Master certification in both Scrum Alliance and SAFE. She's also a certified ASFE product owner. She recently completed the Next Generation Networks program through the University of the Northwest. Please welcome Zubeida Daniels. Zubeida, only one lesson they missed in all those courses, the unmute button.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm actually so chuffed that our team actually won, and also top student. I'm super chuffed. So I'm just going to share my screen with you quickly. Okay, in June 2020, a select group of Vodacom individuals came together, embarking on this next generation network program, and what a journey it has been. People from different
Sorry to
areas
interrupt,
within
Zubaida. Your
Vodacom. So
screen's not being shared. Sorry to interrupt you. Please, can you try to share your screen again for me?
I think it's loading still. People from different areas within Vodacom, some with great
Sorry,
technical
Zubaida.
affiliation.
It's still not sharing as yet. You need to please click on the share screen and then click on the highlighted share screen tab.
I think I'm going to have to speak through this because I'm having difficulty with PowerPoint. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to speak
Okay.
through it if it doesn't come up. Okay, people from different areas within Vodacom, some with great technical affiliations, and others who are more business minded, were split into teams based on different strengths and abilities, who enable us to excel in our learning journey. Getting to work with people outside of our typical day to day environment was refreshing, as it brought new ways of thinking and approaches to problem solving. What is more notable is that we achieved this during the most challenging times. COVID meant that we did not have the advantage of face to face lectures, but despite this, the team succeeded. We were challenged throughout this course and made us dive into modern technology topics, which is at the forefront of our telecommunication industry. I'd like to touch on three key learning areas obtained from this course: interpersonal, technology, and business. Interpersonal, enhanced communication skills. In order to formulate cohesive group outputs, it enabled us to effectively communicate with one another. In so doing, growing our interpersonal skills and building synergies across all teams. Those who are innately introverted developed their own voice and overcame their fears of public speaking. Collaboration mastery. This course gave us a platform to share diverse perspectives in lectures and breakaway sessions. Time management. Juggling with work, family, and assignment deadlines were quite challenging, but it provided us with a skill to plan and manage our time better. Servant leadership. We were able to tap into people's skills and knowledge and get the best out of everyone in the team. Good leadership in a team tends to result in a motivated team with clear direction. We were able to share knowledge amongst the team who had expertise in various fields. Technology. We have a deeper insight of the contemporary telecommunication landscape and a better understanding of the telecommunication strategy. This course provided us with an overview of technology evolution, architectures, and innovation. The team really enjoyed getting insight into 5G networks, IoT, big data, and artificial intelligence. We gained an understanding of technologies involved in converged networks. It gave us food for thought on what Vodacom would look like in the future and our roles in Vodacom as a techco. Business. We learned how we are constantly in an evolving marketplace and the importance of identifying the required skill set to be more effective and to identify innovative ways to be and stay ahead of the pack. Business case formulation encouraged out of the box thinking, coming up with innovative ideas and solutions. This course allowed us to come up with our own attractive market idea and compile a business case from ideation all the way to presenting it to Vodacom Executive Committee. It gave us the ability to enhance our skills in research and analysis. We learned about getting inside the mind of the customer through narrative inquiry and sense making. For some of us with minimal financial background, it gave us a better understanding of budgets and financial forecasting. We realized the importance of TechCo business opportunities and addressing emerging client needs. We would like to collectively thank the following people: our amazing leaders and sponsors, our incredible lecturers and facilitators, our wonderful L&D team, and our awesome NGN20 team. Hashtag we rocked. Hashtag further together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zubaida. Can you tell me, how did you guys handle, the team chemistry? As you say, people were from different business units within the business. How was that for you to guys manage?
Sorry, can you repeat the question for me?
I want to know, how did you guys manage, the different people from different business units, to come in cohesively as a team to work well together?
I think that was the incredible part because we had actually expertise in various areas. So when we actually had our breakout sessions or actually just refining the understanding of the content of the lectures, that actually enabled us to actually, have a better learning journey. Because for some of us, we don't have like a technical, super technical background, and some never had the business, expertise in business. So bringing everyone together, that is actually what enabled us to excel.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Zubaida, and congratulations on being the top student within this new course. Well, I'll be looking out to seeing you within the corridors since we're all back working at the office. Well, looking at the comments right here, Steve, I remember Steve. How are you doing, Steve? Steve says, regards and congratulations to all the graduates from Peter, Heldenes, and Pierre. Oh, thank you so much, Peter and Pierre. And then we've got Zutolo says, congratulations to all the students. Fabian says, well said, Masi, to the other one. And then Riza says, Masha Allah, amazing, Zubaida. And then Fabian says, congratulations to all the NGNP students and obviously you, Zubaida. Well, thank you so much for all of those messages. Please keep them coming. And I hope you are going through to the actual photo booth to, take that picture and then upload it. We want to see how excited you are, your family is around you and celebrating with you, because right now it is the moment to put everything down and celebrate. So please make sure that you celebrate. Can we give all of the attendees of the course NG NP a big round of applause? Well done, guys. Well done to you. Well, just we've got now the winner for, the word search game, but just here is a recap on who was our first winner and then our next winner. Our puzzle winner was Maxine Punawasi. Congratulations to you again, Maxine. Doing very well, very well. I'll be contacting you so that we can share your winnings, because sharing is caring. Well, next up was the word search game, and our winner for this one is Tebogo Siroaleo. Congratulations to you, Tebogo. You are our word search winner. I can just picture you when you grab a drum magazine, how quick you finish that crossword puzzle, because you are just so good at finding these words and working with, word searches like that. Well done. Thank you so much for participating. And you know what? Don't worry. Still more opportunities for you. Do not despair. Well, speaking about the program, we still got the VSA HR director joining us a little bit later. And we've also got Monet joining us to give us the vote of thanks a little bit later. But we still have the IoT awards to hand out. But right now, I think it's time for you to take a break. Go let it all sink in. Go celebrate with your family. Refill your coffee cup. And then come back and join us right here. See you shortly. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you know what? I saw a message right here during the break. Taviso Matubela, one of the IoT students, he's like, Machabula, please, can you continue the program? I think it's FOMO, because now he's seen his friends, from PCAT and the NGNP, obviously go ahead and graduate. And now he's like, oh no, when is my turn? Well, don't worry, Taviso. We are back right now. We gave you enough time to check your emails, reply to your boss, and also to go ahead and refill your coffee, and do some other things in the house if you are at home. So, hope you enjoyed your break and hope you did get some stuff done so that we can continue with our program. Before the break, we announced our winners. It was Maxine and Tebucho that won the puzzle game and the word search respectively. So congratulations to you guys. You did very, very well. We will show you a little bit later what the photo gallery looks like. You know how everybody has uploaded nice pictures, but some of these pictures look like they were done before COVID because you guys look amazing. Your jackets look like they're extra small, but I've seen some of you in the corridors and I've seen some of you on our Teams calls, and I'm not going to say anything else. Well, welcome back, guys. We are celebrating our amazing colleagues that have gone through the 3 courses we are speaking about today, one being a PCAT, one being the NGNP, and now we move over to the IoT category. If you've just joined us, welcome. Please do use our chat section, which you'll find on the right-hand side of our platform. Please do go ahead and communicate with us. As you will see, there are some comments obviously coming through, like Tabiso Mtobela also said, well done, Maxine. And Mtimba, who I called Matimba a little bit earlier, says, well done to all the graduates and to all the winners. So we move on now in the program. And the next course we're going to be talking about is a training course that is suitable for account managers, sales managers, and executive heads of departments who would like to obtain a deeper understanding of the contemporary IoT landscape and increase their business management knowledge in the field of IoT. Now, this IoT masterclass strives to assist Vodacom in the effective transfer of knowledge and the fostering of insight and business acumen to be more effective in this new market. Now, this is obviously the core premise of the IoT masterclass, and people that obviously went through it, they should obviously get a practical approach to identify and create new opportunities in the IoT space, an in-depth overview of the IoT value chain, also an in-depth overview of IoT sensors, communication technologies, and IoT standards. So, in this one, we obviously had, a Central and Lesotho cohort, and we also had a Gauteng cohort. In the Central and Lesotho cohort, we had 4 teams. They are the Futuristics. The second team was the Fantastic Hands. The other one was IoT Business Proposal. And then the last team from Central was the Cryptocrats. So those were the teams within the Central and Lesotho cohort. And then within the Gauteng cohort, we also had 4 teams. And these teams are the Autobots, Bit by Bit, #Enablers, and Transformers. Well, let's get to see all of the students that attended the IoT Masterclass course. Here they are. Ariel Selimela, Christo Hall, Ines Robla, Lana Maber, Mayemba Angoma, Massimo, Hokani Makwaba, Puseletso Putwane, Dipuo Marumo, Hoffman Hadebe, Johannes Fisser, Tom Hugo, Malebu Mokwa, Nico Kutia, Shadrach Molete, Sias Boyson, Tayelo Dibe. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Well, thank you so much for joining us back. As you can see, I've just experienced some load shedding. However, made a plan and I have my other laptop. That's why you saw a bit of a change with regards to what I was presenting. So thank you so much for your patience. Well, those were all the students for the IoT Master Class. And I'm sure you also dealt with your share of load shedding. But I think now it's time for us to see who were the top teams in each cohort. Let's go. Avinash Haripasad, Azar Said, this is the Gauteng cohort. Dengue, Angel Matangu, Jürgens Johannes Swart, Letitia Nowanda Matebula, Timba Shabalala, Reshi Alam Tukanti, Said Zubair Munshi, Vicky Jansen, Shamaine Kumana, Cornelia Johanna Sherry, Faisal Borat, Gideon Jacobus Hubert, Jan Christian Mertz, Lisijo Julian Chabeleng, Yogita Rajkumar, Donovan Neve, Herodes Petrus Maritz, Jayaloshni Naidu, Jiten Ramesh Lala, Lana Rado, Matilekane Susan Violet Polomu, Maria Katharina Murray, Mashukudu Mbe, Tabiso Jacob Matobela, Hamilton Ramoshola, Kazia Veronica Mitchell, Linda Dongo, Malcolm Blandy, Martha Lamula, Nadine Anastasia Butu, Ramokonotu Eugene Gekana, Zinte Motake. Congratulations to the Gauteng team. Well done. Now that was the Gauteng team. We started with the Central and Lesotho team. Now that was the Gauteng cohort. Now we move over to find out who were the top teams within each cohort. We start with Central and Lesotho cohort. Let's see who was the top team. Top team is the Futuristic! Congratulations to the top team from Central Futuristics. Well done. And now we go and find out who is the top team from the Gauteng cohort. Take it away. Internet of Things Masterclass. Top team for Gauteng is the Autobot! Congratulations to the Autobots. What a name. Like all the names that I've seen from all the cohorts are really, really creative. And now we want to find out from the Central and Lesotho cohort who was the top student. Let's see. Internet of Things Masterclass. The Central top student is Warren Stevenson. Congratulations to you, Warren Stevens. Now you are the top student from the Lesotho and Central cohort. Well done to you. Now we move over to the Gauteng cohort. Let's find out who was the top student for this one. The Internet of Things Masterclass, Gauteng top student is Azar Saeed. Congratulations to you, Azar. Well done to you and Warren. Well, congratulations to everyone that went through this course. Well done to you. And you know what? Thank you for flying the hashtag One More Skill flag very, very high. Well, remember, a little later we are joined by the VSA HR Director, Njabulo Mashiko, and we also got Monet to give us the vote of thanks. But for now, I think it's time we hear from one of the students of the IoT Masterclass and find out how was it and what did they take out from this course. And the person to help us with that is currently working as a segment specialist in the go-to-market team. They currently look after the high-value customers and support Vodacom Business Foundation and the Fiber team. Her hobbies are she runs a hockey academy, Next Gen Hockey Academy, and loves going for walks with her dogs and loves doing some gardening. Please help me welcome Leslie Ann George.
Hi, Lebu. Morning, everyone.
Hi, Leslie. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Well on this side.
I'm doing fantastic. You look like a superstar about to perform your hit song.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I wish.
Leslie, before you start, before you begin, obviously IoT is new in the world. It's coming through extremely fast. Everything now is going to be within the IoT space. What made you want to take this course?
Maybe I think initially it was one of those that, hey, Les, we've registered you for IoT. And you're like, oh my word, what is IoT? So I think just the exposure that we got and the opened up our world of what's available and what's capable with IoT was fantastic. And from that, I think just going into my key learnings, one will see that it really opened up our worlds.
Fantastic. Please take it away, Leslie.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity. I was asked to speak about the key learnings and challenges from the IoT Masterclass. We were the only group that consisted out of two markets, Vodacom Lesotho and Vodacom SA. So therefore, our work cultures and how we operate are different. So we quickly had to find solutions as we were completely virtual. Whereas the other teams could occasionally meet at the office or face-to-face, we had none of that. So we scheduled weekly meetings from the onset, and we all know how those can go after hours, holding each other accountable for certain roles and responsibilities. We also quickly learned that within a team, there are so many dynamics. So I looked up the most basic definition of teamwork, and it goes that teamwork is the collaborated effort of a group to achieve a common goal. So our common goal as a team often changed. Some just wanted to get by or just pass, and some really wanted the ideas to be implemented, but we needed to find a common ground. And as I reflect on the IoT Masterclass, it was fantastic being exposed to how the organization operates and seeing how we are moving from a telco to a techco. Heck, I think after all of this, all of us had smart homes or smart anything. And this was purely because of the exposure that we had during this course. But I think for me, being able to achieve a common goal as a team was one of the biggest learnings, and to see how we can truly go further together. So congratulations to the class of 2021. It wasn't an easy journey, but it was definitely worth it. Thanks, Lebu.
Wow. All right. It wasn't an easy journey, but it was definitely worth it. Now, what keeps obviously you motivated to keep learning, Liz?
I think, Lebu, especially in COVID times, I think it just opened up your world to what's the capabilities out there, and just the openness to constantly transform and reinvent yourself to be relevant within the world that's changing. I think that's the biggest thing that I can take from this. It's just the openness. And that's my keyword, is like open to learn, open to change, open to innovation, just open to adapting as well, as an individual and with the organization that is adapting as well. So I think that is the biggest thing for me.
I want to find out, the globe right next to you, is it IoT? Can you just press a button on your phone and it switches on?
No, unfortunately not. I wish I had one of those. No, unfortunately not.
Well, thank you so much, Leslie, for sharing with us, and really a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, as you can see, Leslie is definitely passionate about learning, continuing her learning journey. It's not stopping here. Hashtag one more skill right there, personified by Leslie Ann. Well, before we go to our HR director, we're going to go ahead and check out the photo booth to see exactly what you guys posted. Let's see our photo booth. All right, let's see there. Wow, so many of you posted. All right, I'm liking the pictures here. Look, there's someone there with the red cap saying thank you. I'm loving it. Can we open that one with the red cap there? Just want to check that out a little bit quicker. Wow, thank you. I'm loving it. Wow, very, very nice. I like it. You see, working from home is just amazing, eh? With green glasses, a red cap, and wow, amazing. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see more. Let's see more. All right. Wow, someone's even wearing a bow tie for this event. All right. Is it a latest picture or is this a picture from back in the day, maybe during your wedding? You know? And then I see most of you there in front of your PC are really looking nice. I like that one also with the PC there showing your name. And what a beautiful smile also there in the middle. Let's see this one. Oh, Tebucho, you did not just graduate, you also won our amazing word search game. You can see when you're looking at those hands, they're very good with word search, yeah? Let's check out a bit more before we go to our next area there. Wow, everyone is dressed really, really nice. Oh, someone's already got their physical certificate. How did you manage it? Well, we do have serial achievers here on this event right here. So you never know. You know, they have so many courses that are currently going on. I want to know on the chat, guys, while we're looking at these pictures, who is studying again next year? Or who is already studying again, you know, after we've done the course? Oh, look at that beautiful picture. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. So nice, so calm, and so beautiful. I love this one. Thank you so much for sending it to us. All right, really beautiful, beautiful pictures there. Oh man, that's Juanita Ranchi. Sadly, she left us this year, but rest in peace, my love. Rest in love. We really will definitely miss you. You know, the whole of Vodacom and everybody that dealt with you, especially from the Eastern region. Oh man, we'll definitely miss you. And then, quite a lot of people sent them through. Thank you so much for sending us those pictures. Really, really love it. Well, you can still send through your pictures so that we keep them there in our gallery, you know, just to keep them for, you know, maybe one day I might just want to revisit and check, you know, who was I graduating with? Well, right now, I think it's time for us to hear from our HR director. Well, if you don't know our VSA HR director, I don't know which rock you've been hiding under. Jabulo joined us around about February 2021 when it was extremely, extremely, deep into COVID. And she came in and, and made things really, really amazing for us. And, hosting various town halls with her, finding out her HR plans for us, and obviously what plans she has for the whole of Vodacom South Africa. Please help me welcome right here to your screens our Vodacom South Africa HR Director, Jabulo Mashiko. How are you, Jabulo?
I'm well. How are you, Lebo?
I'm doing fantastic, Njabulo. I want to find out from you, Njabulo. Obviously, you're the head of HR within VSA. Is learning something that, you value very much?
Absolutely. And it never ends. There's always something to learn, definitely.
And what would you advise some of the colleagues over here? Maybe someone is like, that was the last course. It was hard. I'm stopping here. What advice would you have for someone that wants to stop now?
Well, first, I would say it's okay to rest, but definitely you need to come back to the game. As I say, learning is a lifelong thing, and we should just all commit ourselves to learning, while maybe breaks in between, but definitely don't stop.
Oh, maybe breaks. Oh, so I can take a break. I was feeling bad that I want to take a break. All right. Well, Jabulo, we're looking forward to your address. Please take it away.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Lebo, and good morning, everybody. So for my address, just in terms of the theme, I borrowed a few words from Mr. Art Linkletter. I love his quote that says, "Things turn out best for people who make the best of the way things turn out." And I'm pretty sure that for everybody who's had to achieve anything in this COVID period, I'm proud of all of us just for even being here, for showing up. Vodacom is a purpose-led organization, and definitely one of our big focuses is around commitment to development of people. And one of the things that I had the pleasure of looking at with my team, as Lebo just said, was really looking at our HR plans and looking at our HR vision. And we're very clear that from a vision point of view, we want to create an organization where we have inclusive and growth environment, where everybody has an opportunity to thrive. Earlier in the year, I think it was in April, we relaunched our employee value proposition. And for me, I love the fact that we're not just focusing our EVP on the employer brand to attract people coming in from the outside, but we're also doing a reflection on the inside and actually saying, how can we partner with the business, with group to really future proof VSA and ensure that we have the right talent and capability to help us in this transformation from being a telco to a techco. Part of our HR purpose is also around looking for opportunities to develop relevant skills and enhance employability, which leads to this thriving community and environment that we want to create. And that looks like different things. Sometimes it's reskilling, it's through formal programs and courses like you have been a part of. And all of it is really a reflection of the investment that we put into our people. I'd like to share a bit more around the investment because I'm particularly proud of just, we don't just talk about it, but as the saying goes, we put our money where our mouth is. And really one of our key strategic objectives in this past financial year has been around how do we further invest in skills development. At a group level, we've invested 472 million rands compared to 430 last year. So we keep on growing in the investment space. Vodacom supports employee training and development, and we're always encouraging people to acquire the capabilities, commitment, and enthusiasm to achieve business goals. And I am very proud to see that this level of investment has been also in the broad context of driving development, including in designated groups, employees with disabilities, the Black youth. And every year in our agenda, we're always widening the scope in terms of where we want to invest and how we can make sure that everybody in our community and our ecosystem is growing. As part of this vision to transition from being a traditional telco to being a technology communications company, we understand the importance of reskilling and repurposing our current employees. We therefore launched the hashtag One More Skill strategy to drive reskilling and upskilling across the organization and to give every employee the opportunity to grow and also target new roles. And that's a little bit of my challenge, which I will pose to everybody at the end. It's how are we using all of this that we've gained to be able to grow out in our careers. We've had 5,000 employees participating in the Agile program, resulting in 64,535 online courses being completed through Vodafone University. We've had over 476 employees who've completed one or more of the following programs: Agile Fundamentals, the Agile Bootcamp, Product Owners, Release Train Engineers, and the Scrum Master courses. All of this equated to just under 6,000 hours of formal training. Vodafone University, as I'm sure all of you know, offers permanent employees access to online opportunities across multiple training platforms. And it really gives me a lot of pleasure to see the active participation, whether it's through LinkedIn Learning, O'Reilly, Udemy, Coursera, or the UiPath. Just in this past fiscal year, we've had these 64,000 certifications, as I've spoken about, and we've actually, through the hashtag One More Skill initiative, reached 96% of our employees. We want to make it 100, definitely, in the coming year, but just really proud to see 114,000 hours, which has gone into online training programs. It really shows the commitment of our employees to developing themselves. Now, in this transition from telco to techco, which I've also been hearing about through this graduation ceremony, we're really looking to leverage our systems, and our strategy comprises, as we know, when we talk about our system of advantage, within Vodacom, our strategy comprises of 8 pillars: segment propositions, financial services, digital services, enterprise digitization, base customer experience, base technology, digital organization and culture, and our brand and reputation. These 8 pillars operate together to create what we call our systems of advantage. The system is geared around meeting our customers in their journey and growing along with them. And I'm extremely proud of the fact that we are growing along with them. We're committed to supporting and empowering customers to connect for a better future. and a critical part of this journey as we transition to becoming a techco. We want to be an integral part of our customers' lives, whether it's in their homes, in their offices. And as a strategic partner, it was very important for us that we also reflect as an organization on the 14 prioritized digital capabilities that will help to get our employees and ourselves to the next level. So we have focused on big data analytics, the UI, UX design, cybersecurity, robotics process automation, digital media, digital lifestyle content, blockchain, Internet of Things, which I think you know a lot about by now, agile, fintech, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, and software engineering. We also have a Tech 2025 strategy, and we intend to reach 50% of our software engineers through insourcing by 2025. We're aiming to reskill our employees through insourcing programs and also appointing them in digital and technical roles. And in doing this, we really also unlock the intellectual property within Vodacom whilst driving things like cost efficiencies and making sure that we're ready for the future. So why do we do leadership development? In light of this transition from being a telco to a techco, we've deliberately tailored our leadership development programs to be able to make sure that we build this leadership capability that I keep on referring to. You didn't just land up in a program by luck, and hopefully not because you were forced by your line manager. It's really also part of contributing to our talent management strategy, ensuring that we build a pipeline and bench strength to create opportunities for people to grow. It's very much around accelerating and fast-tracking development into senior leadership roles. We also very deliberately aim to address redress and inclusion for all, focusing on special development for females, people with disabilities, in order to really prepare everybody for future leadership roles. We've also made sure that we align this to the leadership shifts and standards that we want to see implemented. So just reflecting a little bit on the 2020 and 2021 journey, of course, really, I guess what we now know as the COVID years, it has not been easy. COVID has brought, I would say, a rapid shift to this emergency remote teaching and learning that we've had to really undertake in 2020 and 2021. I think lots of great things have come out of it. It's meant both for students and academics that we've had to really think differently about teaching and learning remotely, which initially was, I would say, unfamiliar, certainly at this scale. We do know, of course, we've had forms of virtual learning, but certainly not at this scale, and certainly not having to respond under an emergency and pandemic context. And I think that's been, for me, one of the highlights in terms of being able to get to this point under such challenging circumstances. And we know some of the challenges around the remote teaching and learning environment has been around sometimes feeling a loss of control, whether it's on the part of the lecturers, sometimes being distracted even when we are now having to learn in a different way from the traditional mode that we used to. Difficulty using online platforms. I think a challenge for employers as well is making sure that the access to online platforms works efficiently for everybody. And all of this also having effects in terms of how we work as employees, readjusting to working from home, balancing our caretaker duties and responsibilities, which haven't gone away, whether it's childcare, elderly care, balancing work, school, managing our well-being, because all of us, we've also tried to stay safe and healthy from a COVID point of view, keeping track of changing priorities, and hopefully not having too many meetings, which I suspect remains an issue. And of course, the usual heightened workload and prioritization. This is a very difficult context within which to perform and to get to this point where you go through a certification. So congratulations are in order for the class of 2021. Congratulations to all of our Vodacom employees. I would say really, firstly, living the spirit of Vodacom. This year was year 2, having launched Spirit as our values and behavior, I would say, home, or how we've captured the how in terms of the environment that we're trying to build. So living the spirit of Vodacom, also being a guinea pig in some cases in terms of learning in the new normal, and being a beacon of hope and really setting the pace for how learning will occur going forward. Showing tenacity and resilience when it was easier to probably quit than to continue, trusting the process, trusting one another, the teamwork and collaboration, having to deliver through others and deliver as a team. I'm sure many late nights of hard work, submitting projects or assignments, and ultimately really being agile and adaptive. And before I close, I'd really like to also just put out a call to action. The journey doesn't end, definitely with this certification. I think touching a little bit on Lebo's point earlier on, learning is a continuous journey. I certainly recommend maybe taking a break rather than saying you'll never go for a learning opportunity again. We want to see also the return in this investment that we've made. And for me, the return really looks like application of and shifting things, application of what you've learned and shifting things in your environment, showing up in a different way when you go back to your business unit, transferring the learning to other people, being a change agent, and really also continuing to take ownership of your development and challenging yourself to grow. A vote of thanks. So thank you to the partners that we have in the form of like the Northwest University, the Business School, really delivering programs, as I've mentioned, in this unprecedented fashion, and still delivering quality education to our employees, being flexible and agile to curate the programs in this new remote ways of working, and just being a reliable and trusted partner that's been journeying with Vodacom. Thank you to the learning and development team for continuously prioritizing the development agenda of our people, building the right capabilities that will help the company to achieve its ambition to become a techco, being future focused in building our programs and ensuring that they're fit for purpose, prioritizing women, Black employees, people living with disabilities for development opportunities, which very strongly then supports our inclusion for all strategic pillar. So class of 2022, let's take it to the next level. Congratulations to all of you. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity to address all of you. Thanks, Lebo.
Thank you so much, Njabulo. Really great. So what I want to find out something. There's some comments here on the chat to say, then what do you study as, the HR director? Like what courses are you taking when we are doing obviously hashtag one more skill? What's one more skill are you adding?
Yeah, so my hashtag one more skill has just been understanding the industry and the organization. So I'm actually registered for the telecoms for non-technical managers. As the name, I guess, suggests, it's self-explanatory. So not only new to Vodacom, but new to and before registering for the formal program, which is I think happening in February with Northwest University, I also bought a book called Telecoms for Dummies because I thought in the meantime I can learn all these things I'm hearing about billing and all these things that I hear in excos and meetings. I just want to scratch and understand a bit more about it.
Wow. So I thought I was the only one. Sometimes when you speak to Exco and there's these acronyms just going around and you're like, I wonder what they're talking about right now.
It happens a lot, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Njabulo. Really, really an honor to have you speak to us today as our colleagues graduate. And hopefully we'll see you at more graduation sessions and also on yours when you complete the non-technical managers course that you have registered for.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Lebo.
Thank you. Well, guys, that was Jabula, our HR director. Really great to see how, our leaders are passionate about adding one more skill, are passionate about continuing the journey, which will help us as a technology company, grow, become better, and really, really spread our wings, because now we've got Ethiopia, and now we need to basically spread our wings and show exactly what Vodacom is made of. And it's all of you that make it work. So congratulations to you, and thank you so much for flying the Vodacom flag very high. Well, up next to help us with the vote of thanks is a man who is the learning manager for technology. He was once the learning manager for CBU retail and COPS channels within Vodacom. He completed his BCom degree in industrial psychology and also has an honors degree in strategic business management. He's been with Vodacom for over 14 years, primarily within the L&D environment. Please help me welcome a man passionate about people development, Mr. Monet O'Connor. So obviously he does not have his video on. There's an issue with his camera, but he will deliver his vote of thanks to us with the audio. Monet, how are you?
Hi, good, Lebo, and yourself?
I'm doing fantastic, Monet. So nice to connect with you yet again. Please take it away.
Excellent. Thanks, man. Sure. We had shot a lot of good speakers today. I think shot a lot of good messages coming through from the speakers. Yeah, and just listening to all the messages coming through, the messages now from Jabula as well. I really feel honored to be part of this community. And and obviously very excited, about this graduation and the team being so successful in their studies and their development. And obviously contributing, and working towards in line with our hashtag One More Skill campaign. Good. I think, just to say, it is still morning. So good morning, graduates, all our representatives from Northwest ITSE, our L&D team, HR partners, the people leaders, as well as our guests, our important guests, our graduates, and last but not least, their families as well, who might be joining them as part of the graduation. I would just start off just to overall say a heartfelt thank you to all who contribute to making this event possible. I think it's really, and many of the speakers and Lebo, you've mentioned it, the shift, into a virtual environment created a lot of challenges. And I don't think we should underestimate the impact that had on not just us as learners and the learning community, but also on our families in supporting us. Good. I don't want to take up too much time. So let me start off. Firstly, thank you very much, I think, to our keynote speaker just now, Jabula, for putting the time aside to invest in time with the graduates and with this event, and to share such an inspiring message, and just listening to her and all the statistics and the efforts being done from Vodacom's side when it comes to development of our staff. It's really, really encouraging for me. So, Jabula, thank you for that. Then to Professor Annette Smith from Northwest University, lovely message as well. Thank you very much for that. Our EART early morning, Laurie Kasselman, who has now moved on to be the skills transformation lead for Vodacom Group, and is always willing to share this special day with our graduates. Then to our ITSE Learning Institution, to Steve, Peter, Bridget, and Pierre. Bridget doing a lot of work behind the scenes, Pierre as well. Steve, thank you very much, who always run this amazing program for us. I think we've had a long-standing relationship with the team at ITSE, and really looking forward to many more programs that we're running through the team. And then to the L&D team themselves, obviously help shaping this online graduation and making this event possible. A lot of hard work happening in the back end. So for the teams, Yvette, Riza, Zor, and Deepak, who was part and parcel of these graduations and these programs, thank you very much. And I think then also for the L&D team, just a special thanks there for Elia, who's always ready, to do the finance part for us when it comes to rollout and execution of these programs. We don't see a lot of Ilya or hear a lot of Ilya, but I think I just want to give her a special vote of thanks for all the behind the scenes, the finances, the raising the POs, and making sure that everything is in place before we roll out these great programs. So Ilya, thank you very much for that. Yeah, and then it brings me lastly to our talented MC Lebo. Lebo, always supporting the L&D team with your, let's call it your unique MC talent. And funny talents. So thank you very much for that. We really appreciate you. And also, putting this time aside to be our MC and take the teams and the graduates through the graduation ceremony. Thank you very much for that. And I think then, obviously, finally, the most important people is our graduates, who endured this incredible journey through very, very tough times. We absolutely, from an L&D perspective, realized that this was not easy to complete this program with all the challenges. I think on a personal level, COVID, as well as from your normal business as usual work challenges. Oh yes, that doesn't disappear. Work continues while you're studying. So I think you've done really, really well. This one, I think I would just like to acknowledge your strength and your commitment to endure this program, see it through to the end, and we trust that you implement your learnings into the organization. So that this is not just a program that you've achieved and received a certificate for, but it's really something tangible that you can take back into Vodacom and implement. Yeah, and from my side, really wish you great success for your future ahead. And to Njabula's point also that she raised earlier, don't stop here. The journey is only beginning. Yes, 100%, take a break, rest well. But learning is a continuous journey that we follow in Vodacom. And yeah, I think that enables us as a company to stay abreast of technologies and work towards our goal of Tech 2025. And I think that's it from me. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And Lebo, back to you.
Thank you so much, Monet. Really kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to everyone watching right now from home, can we please just give all our speakers a virtual round of applause? Congratulations. And now this one is for all our students. Here is your virtual round of applause. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us until the end. And guess what? We do have a winner for our photo booth competition. Somebody sent a picture that our independent auditors could not ignore. Here is the winning picture. There you go, Mr. Ashley Singh. Congratulations to you. What a picture, what creativity, and yep, it definitely got our judges smiling. So really, we're loving it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashley. Like, where do you get all of these things that you've got on? Like, did you go rush, get your kids' glasses, and then the red hat and everything? Like, really, really looks amazing, Ashley. Thank you so much for really sending it through. But all of your pictures, guys, looked great. All of your pictures looked so amazing. So please make sure that you keep on doing what you're doing. All right. And then to all of the guys that have just joined us, guys, really thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for giving the time to this section. But we have an important announcement to announce. So don't go just yet. Don't go just yet. Just stick with us right here. And it is a Friday. And obviously, time to celebrate. It must be 5 o'clock somewhere. So definitely time to celebrate, but don't forget your duties to obviously make sure that you still do the work. Really, it's been great. Thank you to our speakers. We had Laurie join us at the beginning. We had Professor Annette give us her welcome address. We then saw all our top performers from the different teams. I remember from the PCAT, our top performer was Fabian and Mr. Alberts. And then we also moved on to the NP course, and we saw that our top performers there were also, amazing individuals from the team direction. We also saw Zubeida become the top performer for the NGNP, and she also told us how the course was for her. And then in the IoT, we had the Futuristics, Fantastics, and all the other teams, and our top performers from there, that we announced with the top teams like Futuristics and the Autobots, with the top performers being Warren and Azar. Congratulations to everyone. And remember, do not go ahead and stop right now. Don't stop. It is time to definitely continue. And if you can just go right now to the chat before you leave, I want to know, what are your thoughts on our graduation? Yeah, give me one emoji. Just send one emoji that describes your experience in today's graduation. And we will also have a reactionnaire survey so that you can let us know if there's things we can improve, so that the next group that does graduate gets an awesome and seamless experience. But thank you so much to all of you. So just keep on sending those emojis. I see some are definitely coming through, and it does show that you guys definitely did enjoy it, you loved it, and you had an amazing time. So make sure that you do not stop, and encourage some of your colleagues. I think that's the biggest thing. Since you've now done a certain course, maybe now find out from the other ones, have you done PCAT? Come, try it. It's a really good course. Or maybe if you've done PCAT, but you've never done the IoT one, maybe it's your time to switch and do that one. So it definitely does not stop. And as you know, hashtag one more skill is not just a flash in the pan. It continues and it goes on with us. So please make sure that you do not stop. I actually want to think, what one more skill can I learn in December? Maybe I can try some surfing. What one more skill are you going to learn as you go on holiday with your family? Surfing is one of mine. I think I need to learn some of that. What are you going to learn? Well, you let me know in the chat, guys. And here's one more announcement that we are going to make. And a big thank you to Njabulo for joining us. You can really picture how busy Njabulo is. Probably having to tell Balesh, look, I just have to go speak to these graduates, okay? So she had to do that for us. Thank you so much. We really appreciated that you have made this time to join us, Jabulo. And we also played some games, we had the puzzle. We had Maxine Punawasi, Chiquita, walk away with the first prize right there. It's definitely on its way to you. I've confirmed with my team. They've sent it on its way to you. And then we went to the second one, which was the word search. And we had Tebucho go ahead and win on that one. And then we've just revealed right now with the photo booth, Ashley Singh has a way with the camera and putting on those props to make a picture work. All right, so congratulations to each and every one of you. We are now ready to go ahead and announce our special announcement. Here it goes. Thank you. A special thanks is actually to me. Well, thank you so much, guys. Well, I'm sure the guys are like, really? Did we wait to congratulate this guy? We see this guy every day. Well, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you had yourself an amazing day. And to leave you with the words of Seneca, happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, and not to amuse ourselves with other hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. Have yourself an amazing weekend. From me and the team, it's Salani Gahle.
Africa, Malupa Yesu Pondolayo. mithandazo yethu Nkosi sikelela thina lusapho lwayo lulela buluka sitshaba sa Yesu uhlelise lithwali mazwe